vows for the bride? For those of you who I have yet to meet, my name is Kate Gregory, and I am Francie's fairy godmother and soon-to-be Philip's fairy godmother as well. Francie and Philip, today you're surrounded by the most important people in your lives. Parents who have raised you since birth, siblings, extended family members, and friends who have shaped you into the two amazing people you are today, and of course, me. Now, Francie, you are wearing the veil that your great-great-grandmother first wore 101 years ago in 1924. It was worn by your great-grandmother, several aunts and cousins, and of course your mother Mary on her wedding day. And you're the 20th bride to wear this on your wedding day. So there is a long tradition of love supporting you all as a couple. I was so touched when Philip and Francie asked me to officiate this celebration, and I'm honored to be here with you all today and to stand up with these two incredible individuals as they become officially one family. Marriage is a precious gift, a union of hearts and minds and spirits, and an opportunity to build a life together with someone you love deeply. It's a commitment made in love and kept in practice. It's a journey that two people decide to go on together. And as many of you know, Francie and Philip are already world travelers. They've been to Spain, to France, to Italy, to Austria, where they were engaged. They've been to Hawaii, to Japan, to Puerto Rico, and of course, the Dominican Republic. And let us not forget the trips to Switzerland to visit Philip's extended family. All of these travels have brought them here to this extraordinary place on this extraordinary day to stand in front of you all to declare their intent to embark on the biggest and most important journey of their lives, their journey together as husband and wife. Today, Francie and Philip come before us all to declare their love and commitment to one another publicly, and they want you to know how happy and grateful they are that you could be here to celebrate with them. I will speak for all of us in saying this to them. Philip and Francie, we're deeply honored to share in this joyous occasion with you. We love you, and we look forward to supporting you as you embark on this journey. Together, as you embark on this journey together and on all adventures into which it will lead you. Ladies and gentlemen, if you join me in wanting to support Francie and Philip in all their adventures to come, please say, we do. All right. Love isn't merely an emotion. It's a series of choices made and actions taken with each other held in mind. It's the foundation upon which two people build a life together, supporting one another through all of life's seasons. It's also what holds communities of people together. Philip and Francie, your community is here with you today. You just heard it speak. And even as you publicly declare your love and dedication to each other through this ceremony, we publicly declare our love and support for you. Now, part of my role as officiant is to introduce this couple to you, to share more about each of them individually and how they came to this moment in time. And as Francie's fairy godmother, I had the opportunity to watch her grow up from an adorable baby who I once tried to pass off as my own at a baby gap. True story, to an expressive toddler who could quote The Lion King and was obsessed with horses, and is a caring big sister to Caroline and Lucy, and finally to the intelligent and beautiful young woman standing here before you. Now, a little over a month ago, I had the opportunity to take Francie and Philip out to dinner to talk about this ceremony and to hear what they were most looking forward to as a married couple. And I had them each write down for me what they loved most about the other. And one of the first things Philip shared was that Francie lives with joy. And he's so right. She has always been overcome with enthusiasm, excitement, appreciation, and joy. And she's smart. Philip noted that she is clever and solves difficult challenges in ways he never would have thought of. And perhaps most importantly, he said, she makes life feel fuller and more meaningful. In our dinner conversation, Philip and Francie shared that they first met at Ruba's birthday party at the Cheesecake Factory. And that occasion was extremely special. They instantly clicked, they loved talking to one another, and really just hit it off. Now, I first heard about Philip a few days after that party, when I picked up the phone and heard Mary say excitedly in a stage whisper, "Francie's making cookies with a boy." I then proceeded to hear all about this unicorn of a young man, seemingly perfect in every way. I was skeptical. Would anyone measure up and be good enough for my first godchild? I had to see it for myself, and I did. When Francie and Philip graduated from high school, I was invited to celebrate the graduates, and I didn't want Philip to feel overwhelmed. We didn't know each other all that well yet, so I didn't want to do a big grand gesture, so I marked the occasion with a tasteful card, congratulating him and wishing him all the best. A few days later, I received the most thoughtful thank you note I think I will ever receive in my life. So this is a testament to his parents who raised him. What Philip wrote in that note was so kind, so sincere, and personal to what he and I had exchanged in our relationship up until that point. I was blown away. Now, Francie, when I asked her to share what she loves most about Philip, said he approaches the world with kindness, with curiosity, and with intelligence, and I have to agree. I am always struck at how comfortable Philip is in his own skin. He has a maturity beyond his years, and he knows who he is, and he stands confidently in that truth. And that truth is his controversial view that Snaggletooth Ruby, the Shih Tzu, is the cutest of the Samson pups. Now, when I look at the other things that Francie and Philip chose to say about one another, I'm struck by how aligned they are, how respectful they are of one another, and how happy they are in each other's company. In their list of attributes of the other, they both listed how intelligent and interesting they find the other to be, how they enjoy talking about anything and everything together, and feel truly understood by the other. And maybe my favorite is how funny they both think the other is. Now, Francie and Philip, over the last 8.5 years, you've continued to grow together as a couple, experiencing college, first jobs, travel, so much travel, your first home together, and now you come to this next step in your journey, which is marriage. What you shared to me is that marriage signifies how important you are to one another and the deep commitment you feel for the other. Now, another part of my role as officiant is to give you all advice on the commitment of marriage. Now, seeing as I've never been married, I feel a little bit behind the 8 ball on this one, so I did a little research. In my professional life, I'm an executive coach. I help people deal with building deep, trusted relationships, so I thought maybe there's something from there that I can pull from. So I turned to the work of John Gottman, who studies what makes deep and long-lasting relationships and marriages really work. He had 7 principles, which I want to share with you all today quickly. First, share your love map with each other. As travelers, you know how to read a map and as a way to get to know a new location, take in all the unique and interesting parts and aspects of a place, and to chart a course to ensure that you can experience it all. The same is true about knowing a person. Learn what makes each other tick, being curious about where the other has been and where they are going. Share your love map and learn theirs. Nurture a fondness and admiration for each other. Build each other up. Show your admiration and appreciation for each other. Give each other compliments, and most importantly, respect one another. Third, turn toward each other instead of away. Choose to be present for each other, rely on one another, and make space and time for each other. This creates a foundation of intimacy and trust that will help you weather any adversity that may come and to help you come out the other side of that even stronger. Fourth, let your partner influence you. Marriage is a partnership of equals. In a partnership, sometimes you lead and sometimes you follow. Value each other's opinions and perspectives and allow the other to have an impact on you. This does not mean you always have to agree, by the way. Instead, cultivate the ability to disagree well. 5, solve your solvable problems. Tackle the surface level problems and the straightforward problems by approaching them calmly and with a willingness to receive the attempts at resolution from the other. This requires openness, compromise, and a tolerance for imperfection. 6, overcome your gridlock. There are going to be some problems that are complex, ongoing, and perhaps even unsolvable. Address these with genuine and healthy conversation and have faith in each other's willingness to cooperate and compromise and be appreciative of their efforts to do so. And last but not least, create a shared meaning together. Marriage is a union of two people, which means your goals, beliefs, and rituals should fuse together. This extends to the small gestures and actions as well as the big lifelong journeys and explorations. Share your meaningful experiences consistently. As I reflect on these 7 principles and reread the words that you each wrote about the other and of what you look forward to in your future together, I feel confident that you're embarking on this journey of marriage with all the right items packed in your suitcase and all the right destinations marked on your map. I want to close with a reading from Thomas Hardy's Far from the Madding Crowd. We are all on our own paths, all our paths, our own journeys. Sometimes the paths cross and people arrive at the crossing points at the same time and meet each other. There are greetings, pleasantries are exchanged, and then they move on. But then once in a while, the pleasantries become more, friendship grows. Deeper links are made, hands are joined, and love flies. The friendship has turned into love. Paths are joined, one path with 2 people walking it, both going in the same direction and sharing each other's journey. They will now skip together in harmony and love, sharing joys and sorrows, hopes and fears, strengthening and upholding each other as they walk along side by side. At home by the fire, whenever I look up, there you will be. And whenever you look up, there I shall be. Francie and Philipp, as Dolly Parton and Whitney Houston sang, I wish you joy and happiness, and above all this, I wish you love. Okay. Now, Francie and Philipp, you've each chosen a verse to be read today by Lucy. So Lucy, if you would join us.
Sonnet 17 by Pablo Neruda. I don't love you as if you were a rose of salt, topaz, or arrow of carnations that propagate fire. I love you as one loves certain obscure things, secretly, between the shadow and the soul. I love you as the plant that doesn't bloom but carries the light of those flowers hidden within itself. And thanks to your love, the tight aroma that arose from the earth lives dimly in my body. I love you without knowing how or when or from where. I love you directly without problems or pride. I love you like this because I don't know any other way to love, except in this form, in which I am not, nor are you, so close that your hand upon my chest is mine, so close that your eyes close with my dreams. From Endymion by John Keats. A thing of beauty is a joy forever. Its loveliness increases. It will never pass into nothingness, but still will keep a bower quiet for us and a sleep full of sweet dreams and health and quiet breathing.
Philipp and Francie have also asked Caroline to read a traditional blessing.
May the meaning of this hour be fulfilled through the days and years to come. May the love of this man and this woman, their unity of spirit, grow deeper and stronger in the uncertainties and changes of life they will share. Loving each other, may they love all persons. Trusting each other, may they learn to trust life. May their love reach out to the love of all, that their lives may bless all whose lives they touch. May they find comfort together in shared hours of shadow, as well as in the bright sunshine of joy. May they be to each other both strong and gentle. May all who follow their lives with interest and affection have cause to rejoice, not alone in their happiness, but in their brave and generous living, which makes life beautiful and significant.
All right, Francie and Philip, please face each other and join hands. The vows you are about to make are a sacred promise, not just to each other, but to all who witness them today. They echo the vows that couples have spoken to each other for thousands of years to signify their commitment to one another and to building a life together. As George Eliot wrote in her poem, "To be one with each other," what greater thing is there for two human souls than to feel that they are joined for life, to strengthen each other in all labor, to rest on each other in all sorrow, to minister to each other in all pain, to share with each other in all gladness, to be one with each other in the silent, unspoken memories. Francie, you get to go first. Please repeat after me. I, Francie, take you, Philip,
I, Francie, take you, Philip,
to be my lawfully wedded husband,
to be my lawfully wedded husband,
to have and to hold from this day forward,
to have and to hold from this day forward,
for better, for worse,
for better, for worse,
for richer, for poorer,
for richer, for poorer,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
to love and to cherish,
to love and to cherish,
forsaking all others,
forsaking all others,
as long as we both shall live.
as long as we both shall live.
Okay, it's your turn, Philip. Please repeat after me. I, Philip, take you, Francie,
I, Philip, take you, Francie,
to be my lawfully wedded wife,
to be my lawfully wedded wife,
to have and to hold from this day forward,
to have and to hold from this day forward,
for better, for worse,
for better or for worse,
for richer, for poorer,
for richer or for poorer,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
to love and to cherish,
to love and to cherish,
forsaking all others,
forsaking all others,
as long as we both shall live.
as long as we both shall live.
David, may I have the rings, please? Philip and Francie, the custom of exchanging rings is said to date back to 4000 BC in ancient Egypt, where beloveds would exchange rings made of hemp, reeds, or bone as a sign of their love and commitment to one another. The use of a ring, a circle with no beginning and no end, represents the unbroken bond of love and commitment that you share. Now, the tradition of exchanging rings was adopted from the Egyptians by the ancient Greeks and Romans, who chose to wear their wedding bands on the ring finger of the left hand, where they believed a particular vein, the vena amoris, ran directly from the hand to the heart. Romans, wanting even a better representation of the strength of the bond of marriage, began making rings of iron to exchange, and so the tradition has progressed through millennia to our tradition of exchanging bands today. Francie and Philip, today, by placing rings on each other's fingers, you renew this ancient symbol of eternity, even as you promise to live the love and commitment it represents. Philip, please take this ring and place it on Francie's finger and repeat after me. Francie, with this ring, I thee wed.
Francie, with this ring, I thee wed.
With all my love, I thee endow.
With all my love, I thee endow.
Take it as a symbol of my love and commitment to you.
Take it as a symbol of my love and commitment to you.
Francie, place this ring on Philip's finger and repeat after me. Philip, with this ring, I thee wed.
Philip, with this ring I thee wed.
With all my love, I thee endow.
With all my love I thee endow.
Take it as a symbol of my love and commitment to you.
Take it as a symbol of my love and commitment to you.
Okay, now for the big question. Francie Sampson, do you take Philip Stafford to be your wedded husband? Do you promise to love, honor, cherish, and keep him all the days of your life?
I do.
Philip Stafford, do you take Francie Sampson to be your wedded wife? Do you promise to love, honor, cherish, and keep her for all the days of your life?
I do.
Philip and Francie, along with the community gathered here today, I've witnessed your vows, your exchange of rings, your declarations, and now by the power vested in me by the state of Virginia, I pronounce that you are husband and wife. You may kiss the bride. Wait. Philip and Francie, as you begin this new chapter of your lives together, may your love continue to grow stronger with each passing day. May you find joy in the simple moments, strengthen each other during even the most challenging times, and endless reasons to celebrate your partnership. May your home be filled with laughter, your hearts be filled with understanding, and your lives be filled with a deep contentment that comes from a love freely given and graciously received. Now you get to embark on the biggest journey yet. And it seems only fitting to share a traditional Italian wedding blessing since your next trip will be to the island of Sicily. Che il sole splenda sempre sulla vostra vita matrimoniale. Possa la gioia abitarvi ogni giorno e l'amore accompagnarvi per tutta la vita. Or in English, may the sun always shine on your married life. May joy live with you every day, and may love follow you for life. Go forth together in love, peace, and happiness. Everyone, please join me in congratulating the newlyweds, Francie and Philip.